a little after midnight. I didn't make it to work tonight. Thank God. The old back shift. I'm actually in the basement typing some poetry. Having some nutcap. By Peterson, formerly by Dunhill, and the Country Gentleman, and having a nightcap, a nice little glass that a friend of mine, Paul, sent to me. Surprised me. I woke up and it was on my steps. He mailed them. He bought them randomly. Didn't talk to the guy in a few months, and then I got 2 fancy whiskey glasses on my step. And I'm drinking. I'm a bourbon guy. I like different whiskeys, but most of my favorites are bourbon whiskeys. This is 1792 small batch. I think it's 46% or something like that. %, or 80, what's that, 92 proof? Yes. Anybody else out there bourbon or whiskey lovers? I would love to hear some recommendations. 1792, I believe that's when Kentucky became a state. It's not how old the whiskey is, of course. But I believe a Kentucky straight whiskey has to be at least 2 years old. I think I could be wrong. I don't think a bourbon doesn't have an age statement, but a Kentucky straight must have 2 years, I believe. And I guess they're technically bourbon whiskeys aren't whiskeys, because I think a whiskey needs to have 3 years as a minimum statement, aged statement. I believe I could have it all wrong. It's a lovely night. Like I said, I'm downstairs typing away some new poems. I've been inspired. And like I've mentioned before on this channel, I have a poetry channel called Cape Breton Blue Collar Poet. If you want to check out just a regular Joe's prose and poetry, and check me out. It's a nice little glass though. These glasses are, the purpose of this glass is so you're not touching the whiskey and warming it up with your hands. That's why it's a double wall. And normally people will drink whiskey, you'll see the Glencairn glasses or the wine type glasses that have a stem. The Glencairn has sort of a short base stem on it, and that's so you're not holding the sides and heating up your whiskey. For those who drink their whiskey neat, and that's how I drink mine. But these allow you to hold it like a glass, kind of like a tumbler, without warming up your whiskey. But I mean, I don't know how much warming up your hands would do. I'm not a whiskey snob. But I love this glass, just the mere fact that my friend sent me it. That's more than anything, that's what this means to me. So I will always use it, and I will always think of him and appreciate him while I drink my whiskey. So. It's a beautiful night out tonight. I gotta say, I was out earlier, posted a video earlier, and before that video ended, it started pissing raining out like crazy. Just coming down like never before. It just felt like it was going to be another 40-day, 40 nights thing. Yeah, I banged out a few poems. I have a few poems that I kind of get inspired and write a little something on my phone while it's fresh in my head, and then later on I'll sit down with the typewriter. I got a beautiful old 1952 Royale Deluxe, Quiet Deluxe typewriter. And nothing beats the sound of a typewriter when you're writing. It's like, I compare it to when you're walking. Things come to mind when you're walking, inspirations. I find that clicking of the typewriter keys do that to me, like a motor for my mind. It's obvious. I want to take in some of my poetry. It's a little risque, some of it. It's mostly just modern day living in this modern world type of poetry. Nothing, certainly nothing, I don't know. It is what it is. I don't even know how to describe it. Sometimes it may seem like ranting. Just emptying out your soul. That's all you can do. But I try not to hold back. I try to be vulnerable. I try to be honest inside. I don't try to reach for, reach for anything beyond what is truly inside my soul. So you'll get beauty, you'll get sorrow, you'll get sexual poems. Whatever's in there is going to come out onto the paper. And another thing, I feel with poetry doesn't have to represent exactly what you think or mean or stand for as like some overall resume of who you are. A lot of times when I write, it's thinking of through the eyes of that young teenager I was, how he thought, what he thought. Or it could just be a bad day and I think of this, of the world today, and I write it down. Doesn't mean any of it has any sort of it could come across as hypocritical later on if I wrote a poem that says the exact opposite. But like I said, all you can do is release what's in you at the moment, or as a memory of a moment long ago. I'm gonna finish my pipe and my whiskey. Go down, type up some more poems. I'm sure me and David will have a video where we're reading some of our poetry for you guys. So don't feel like I'm trying to sell you on my channel. You definitely don't have to subscribe to it if you're not into that stuff. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna enjoy my pipe on this quiet night and get back to my writing. Cheers. Hey guys, I just want to put a little more to this video. I just finished my pipe and my bourbon, and I came down the basement to write some more poems, and I thought I'd just show you guys my little creative space I got here down in the basement. My typewriter, my old 52 Royal Quiet Deluxe, Royale, maybe they call it, I don't know. I love this typewriter. There's some of my poems I was working on tonight. Got some more to come. And I want to show you guys that bourbon I was drinking right here, 1792 small batch. Delicious. If you like bourbon or whiskey at all, give it a try. And as for my glasses, friend sent to me here they are. They're called Norland whiskey glasses, really fancy glasses. I think they go for $70. It's something like that. Canadian anyway, I don't know what that is American. But they're nice glasses. But like I said, it's something I never would have bought myself. But the fact that he was kind enough to think about me and just spend the money and send them to me at random, that means more to me than anything. I'll always use these glasses just because of that reason. I always think and appreciate it. My buddy Paul sent me these glasses. Yeah, I'm not going to have any more bourbon because I'm not the type of guy who can be creative while he's drunk. I know there's some guys out there, some guys and gals out there that need to be under some sort of influence, but I'm the opposite. I can't do anything creative when I'm not drinking or anything like that. So yeah, I just want to make a video to show you guys what I was talking about, where I was down here writing some poems, and I'd like to ask any of you guys if there's anything creative you guys like to do, whether it be songs, poetry, stories, anything like that, what your creative process is, or even just put a link to a poem, or maybe you guys got another YouTube channel of something you guys like to do, songs, like anything like that. I'd love to hear them, and I'd love to hear some poems or stories or anything about you guys. I'd like to get a little more involved in the community. It seems like lately I'm just posting videos and not spending enough time watching your guys' videos. I will watch them, and I don't take the time to comment, and I really should be. There's always the same old excuses, working, and they're relevant excuses, and I get it. Like, I spend so much time at work, and then I have a family to spend time with as well. There's not a lot of time to oneself. So what little time I do have, I'm usually winding down from all those other things that I do with a drink, and with just sitting with some silence, just to catch your breath and heal your wounds from the hard work week. But we're all in a community together, and I think we should be spending more time reaching out to each other. And that's it, yeah. So if I'm going to be a part of this community, I'm sure Davey agrees. We would love to watch more videos from you guys and comment more, and just take the time to. We're all in this together, so we should be sharing life together, right? And not just making time to throw up a video, and then just back to doing whatever you're doing. Just be nice to get a little more time spent on commenting or listening to what everybody has to say in the community. I know we don't have the time for everybody. Life's short and the days are short and they grow shorter and shorter, the years. Well, like I say, this is what life's all about. If you can't have time for a community out there, then a community online, definitely got to make time for you guys. I appreciate so many of you guys and your videos, and I got to spend more time commenting and listening a little bit more. So anyway, guys, that's all I gotta say. We're gonna get back to writing some poems, and there goes my dehumidifier getting loud. That means it's gonna shut off, and we're gonna have to empty it. But anyway, guys, we'll be talking soon. Take care. Lots of love.